Hello and welcome, keto friend. My name is Catherine Moran, and on my channel I help people get better at keto. Today I'm going to show you 3 fats that are excellent for cooking keto. They're naturally occurring and minimally processed, always a good thing. The fats we're going to look at are probably my 3 favourite fats to cook keto with. Firstly, why does fat matter? In fact, that question should probably be, why does fat matter so much? Fat has a range of important functions, including helping the immune system, helping us absorb certain vitamins, and helping us feel full and satiated, that's satisfied after a meal. That's kind of important. Fat is also our main energy source. That's also kind of important. And since it is our main energy source, it's vital that we get the right amount of fat and also the right type of fat. And the point I'm making here is that not all culinary fats are good fats. Not all are suitable for keto. So, okay, let's look at these 3 keto-friendly fats then. First up is butter. Butter is a good source of saturated fat, and that's simply a reference to its molecular structure, and it's solid at room temperature. I'm lucky to live in what I think of as the dairy capital of the world, which is Ireland. And my favourite butter is a butter called quiniogue. And this is quiniogue, and I'm not being paid to promote any of the 3 fats I'm going to talk about today. So quiniogue, Irish farmhouse country butter is how it describes itself, and quiniogue is quite simply the Irish word for churn. So it's a reference to the traditional vessel that would have been used to make butter in Ireland for 2,000 years or so now. Quiniogue has won countless awards, including 3 gold stars in the Great Taste Awards, and also it was voted as one of the top 50 foods in Europe. That's absolutely incredible. I can see why this butter has a deeply attractive aroma. It's got a sort of a tangy aroma, and that's because the milk used in it is fermented. And in terms of its taste, it's incredibly buttery, very nutty, sort of caramelly as well, and it's just making my mouth water now smelling it. And it's just it just tastes like proper butter. So it's a really fantastic butter if you can get a hold of it. Butter mostly contain 0 carbs or very few carbs, so butter is highly keto friendly. So the second fat that I want to mention now is olive oil, and this happens to be a Spanish extra virgin olive oil that I picked up recently when I was out in Spain. Anytime I'm in Spain or Portugal, which isn't very often, I will try and load up on their extra virgin olive oils. They're absolutely stunning. So olive oil is a good source of monounsaturated fat, and I particularly like extra virgin olive oil. It's great for dipping your keto bread with, and I use copious amounts to make fabulous salad dressings, and I then use olive oil as opposed to extra virgin olive oil to roast vegetables with and to drizzle over steamed veg. Some medical researchers say that extra virgin olive oil now is so good for us that we should be having a glassful every day. That's absolutely incredible. Like butter, olive oil contains 0 carbs, and therefore it's super keto friendly. So on to the third fat, and this one is beef dripping. In the US, dripping is known as tallow. So tallow and dripping, they're actually the same thing. So dripping, like butter, is a rich source of saturated fat. And what is dripping? Well, it's made by rendering, which is melting at a very low temperature the fat that surrounds the kidneys of the cow, and this is known technically as suet. That type of fat is known as suet. So that suet is melted very slowly, and this is the result. And as you can see, if I open it up here and take a little bit out, This is creamy and white. Oh my goodness, the smell is incredible. Creamy and white, and it's solid at room temperature. Dripping is great for frying, especially deep frying, because it's got an incredibly high smoke point. And this adds phenomenal depth of flavour to gravies. And in the good old days, people would spread it on bread and sprinkle it with salt, like you would with butter and toast. It's also fantastic for baking. Maybe tallow was seen as a retro foodstuff, but with the growth in the nose to tail eating, it's definitely making a very strong comeback. So this particular dripping, like the quiniogue, is made in Ireland by Whelan butchers down in the south of the country. And like the butter, it has won some incredibly heavy duty, phenomenal awards. And I can see why, because it's an absolutely stunning product. So these are my 3 favourite culinary fats to cook with for keto. Butter, olive oil and beef dripping. Which one of these appeals to you most? Thank you for watching. Keep an eye out for my next video, where I'll be looking at the best nuts to eat on keto. Take care for now.